feature presentation of PAC 194 Sports, the leader in Pinewood Derby television.
It's race night, and we are trackside. From the blockhouse here at undisclosed location Motor Speedway in Arlington, Virginia, hello again, everybody. Alan Mack. So glad you could join us for this, Night 6, the final preliminary race in the 2021 PAC 194 Pinewood Derby. Tonight is the final trip down the hill for the wizened veterans of the Arrow of Light Den. One of this evening's competitors is guaranteed to win a spot at tomorrow night's PAC finals. But the 3 wildcard spots are also still up for grabs. In other words, depending on the outcome of tonight's races, it's possible that all 3 Arrow of Light racers could be on the starting block when the finals get underway tomorrow night. It is a possibility. Coming up, these racers will have 6 heats to make their case that they should be here tomorrow. The Arrow of Light preliminaries getting underway in just a few moments. Stay tuned for racing.
The 2021 PAC 194 Pinewood Derby is sponsored by CSI, full-service printing and graphics since 1976. The Italian Place, a gourmet Italian market, pizza and sub shop located in Old Town Alexandria. Twins Ace Hardware of Arlington, proudly supporting our community. Twins Ace Hardware is your independently owned and operated neighborhood hardware store.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face. Now that's something to consider. It might as well be the ACE logo. You see, everything our locally owned stores stand for is written all over our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. Because at our core, we exist to help others. And you can see it in our faces.
ACE is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. The virtual seats are still totally empty here at the virtual speedway, and yet you can really hear the crowd tonight for the Arrow of Light preliminaries. Must have left their voices behind at their seats while they're out getting a hot dog. A quick reminder about the format of tonight's preliminary race for the Arrow of Light Den. There are only 3 Arrow of Light scouts competing in this year's race. Now that should mean we only need to have a few heats, maybe 3. But since the PAC 194 Pinewood Derby is scored based on total time, we're measuring the total time each racer takes to race down each of the 6 lanes on our track. Any less than that, and we're comparing apples to oranges. So 6 lanes, 6 heats per racer, regardless of the number of competitors in the den. Also, if you've been watching the races thus far, you know that we've got an extra vehicle running alongside the competitors this year, the PAC 194 Sports Chase Vehicle. The Chase Vehicle is a non-competing Pinewood Derby car body carrying a GoPro camera. Every night of the Derby, the Chase Vehicle's camera has been bringing us some unforgettable views of the action at track level, and you can expect nothing less tonight. So, this evening, 3 competitors plus the Chase Vehicle, but 6 heats. Again, the Chase Vehicle is not a legal racer. It's quite a bit heavier than a real racer, and it's out on the track to watch the action, not to win the race. And remember, when the Chase Vehicle is on the track, unless it finishes last, the track's digital scoreboard will not show the correct places. So don't worry if your car finishes behind the Chase Vehicle, because the Chase Vehicle is not part of the race. At the end of tonight's race, each racer's slowest heat time will be dropped. We will then add up the remaining 5 heat times to get each racer's total time. The racer with the lowest total time will win the Den Championship. If you've been enjoying the races so far, you know that there's a wildcard system in place this year where the 3 fastest racers in the whole pack who did not win a Den Championship will also have a chance to compete in the finals tomorrow night. No movement in the wildcard picture during last night's race. The same 3 racers on the bubble still holding out for a shot at the pack finals. Tonight, 1 Arrow of Light Scout will win the Den Championship and go to the pack finals. That part is certain. But also, if any of the runner-up AOL scouts finishes with a better time than one of the scouts currently holding the wildcard position, that Arrow of Light Scout takes over that wildcard and will also go to the pack finals tomorrow. So that is the format of tonight's competition. Here are your race officials for this evening. The race marshal, Mrs. Ann McPhail, is getting the first heat of tonight's race set up on the track. Arrow of Light Scouts, a trip to the pack finals is on the line. All 3 of you could punch your tickets tonight. Who will rise to the occasion on this, your last time down the storied hill of the Pinewood Derby? We'll know very soon. Arrow of Light, prepare to qualify. So only 3 racers competing for the Arrow of Light this year. Each car races down each lane on the track, so we have 6 heats on the docket for this evening. Let's meet the starting lineup presented by the Italian Place of Alexandria. In lane 1, the number 48 car is the Blackbird, driven by Jaden M. In lane 5, it's the USA car, number 51, Adam K. In lane 6, a 2-time Den champion and the defending Den champion, number 50, Gregory. And finally, one other vehicle we mentioned earlier. Also running alongside the racers tonight is the PAC 194 Sports Chase vehicle. Now remember, the Chase vehicle is not actually competing in the race, so its finish times and places are automatically thrown out. 3 racers fighting for the Arrow of Light trophy plus the non-competing Chase vehicle, 4 cars, that's the field for this evening's races. Heat number 1 is ready. Let's get down to racing. Madam Starter. Adam K. in lane 5 wins the heat and records the first Arrow of Light track record for PAC 194. 2.6804 is the mark. Jaden in second, 2.7013. Gregory in third, 2.7948. Let's check the Forest Valet Cleaners replay. As you can see, the Chase vehicle, which weighs significantly more than a standard Pinewood Derby racer, crossed the finish line first. That score is thrown out. Adam is the first competitor to cross, and he wins Heat 1. Here are the lane assignments for Arrow of Light Heat 2. Again, 3 competitors, 1 Chase vehicle, and 2 by-lanes. Set to race. Madam Starter. .6293 wins it for Adam out of lane 6, and he has his second Arrow of Light record in as many races. Jaden in second, 2.6821, with Gregory in third, 2.8703. And now on the track, heat number 3. All the racers shift over 1 lane from their last run, and they're now lined up in lanes 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom of your screen. It's a quick turnaround with only 3 competitors, and we're ready to go. Madam Starter. Jaden, the number 48 racer, wins it out of lane 3, 2.6746. Number 51, Adam, runs 2.7144, his slowest time to date, which is still good enough for second. Gregory takes third, 2.8245. This is a really even heat as the racers leave the blocks. Gregory's number 50 car is even leading as they turn for home. But, he's having some kind of engine trouble on the straightaway and can't keep up the pace, and he finishes a distant third. Well, between races, we just have enough time for a short break, and so I will use this opportunity to tell you that aerial coverage of tonight's race is provided by a kid in a blimp. Let's check in with our colleague, Frank. How's it going up there, Frank? Do you have everything you need?
Can someone get me a hot dog?
Oh, sorry, Frank. There's no snacks on board? Maybe a bag of peanuts in the glove compartment? Do blimps have glove compartments? Heat 4. Everyone shifts one lane over again. Now racing 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Madam Starter. Out of lane 2, Adam's number 51 USA car wins, and he registers his third Webelos track record of the night. 2.6168 is the time, lowering the previous record by nearly 1 1/2 hundredths of a second. Time for tonight's Designer Spotlight, presented by Twins Ace Hardware of Arlington. Each night we've been highlighting a few of the car designs that have been selected as finalists for the 2021 PAC 194 Design Competition. Tonight's first featured designer comes from the Wolves, presenting the Halo Among Us car built by number 28, Vincent. Vincent's creation is a mashup of ideas from his two favorite video games. It features an alien from the Halo game series riding in a vehicle inspired by the spaceships in the Among Us multiplayer game. We were impressed by how firmly Vincent's character stayed seated during his races, although he is wearing a zip tie seatbelt. Safety first. Tonight's second entry comes to us from the Tigers. Say hello to the Ninja car built by last year's Lions Den champion, number 21, Sean. Sean's car features a stealthy ninja exploding forth in a surprise burst of yellow, all set against a deep blue background. The car also features deep blue wheels, a nice touch that really complements the car's blue and yellow color scheme. So those are our two design competition finalists for tonight. Winners will be announced during the PAC Finals tomorrow night. Each winner will receive a trophy and a gift card from our friends at Twins Ace Hardware of Arlington, and we thank them so much for their support of this year's Pinewood Derby. The penultimate heat for the Arrow of Light Den and the whole preliminary round. 2 heats to go. Adam and Jaden both coming off their best times of the round in the previous heat. Let's see if they can build on that momentum here. Madam Starter. Adam wins it again, just 14/10,000ths off his record time from Heat 4, 2.6182. He is peaking at the right time. One more heat to go. This is the final heat of the preliminary round, so I will use this opportunity to remind you to tune in tomorrow night for the finals of the 2021 PAC 194 Pinewood Derby. The 6 Den finalists plus 3 wildcard racers drawn from among the best of the best will compete in a 10-heat showdown to determine the PAC champion. That's tomorrow night right here on the PAC 194 Sports YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll even get an alert when the next race is posted. So here are your lane assignments for Heat 6 of 6, final heat of the preliminaries. We're ready to go. Madam Starter. Number 51 Adams USA car goes 5 for 6 in the Arrow of Light preliminaries. This last time, 2.6352, followed by Jaden, 2.6660, and Gregory, 2.7176. All right, so that wraps things up for the Arrow of Light preliminaries. We'll take a quick break to tally up the scores, and we'll be back to announce the results in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and you're watching the 2021 Pinewood Derby.
Big Pillow. Big Pillow Braking Systems. Manufacturers of Pinewood Derby emergency braking systems.
And fine bedding.
You can stop a Pinewood Derby car. Just like what a good night's sleep will give you.
Big Pillow Braking Systems. Proud sponsor of the 2021 PAC 194 Pinewood Derby.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. The results of tonight's Arrow of Light preliminaries coming up in just a moment. Tonight, on the final night of the 2021 preliminaries, let's take a look at the final list of the Den rankings by average time. Last night, the Webelos placed 4th with an average time of 2.7052, with the Tigers still holding on to the top spot after 5 nights of races. Let's see how tonight's performances from the Arrow of Light finishes the picture. 2.7271 is the average time for the Arrow of Light Den. And with that time, the Arrow Light Den finishes 5th in the pack standings at this, the conclusion of the preliminary round. Once again, we're looking at a big cat sandwich in the rankings, with the Tigers on top, the Lions on the bottom, and a whole bunch of assorted deli meats and cheeses in the middle. And now, the results for the Arrow of Light, presented by Red River Trophy and Engraving. In 3rd place, driving the car, number 50, Gregory, with a time of 14.1349. In 2nd place for the Arrow of Light, number 48, the Blackbird, driven by Jaden, 13.3535. And the 2021 Arrow of Light Den champion, making his first trip to the pack finals, number 51, Adam. Each winner will receive a 2021 Pinewood Derby trophy from Red River Trophy and Engraving, and we thank them for their support of this year's Pinewood Derby. So the field of den winners is set for tomorrow's pack finals. One more bit of business before we can close out the field for tomorrow's big race, the wildcard situation. Did Jaden or Gregory disrupt the wildcard picture? Cinderella, your glass slipper is calling. Let's find out. And it looks like neither Gregory nor Jaden had enough in the tank to claim a wildcard spot from their current holders. And with that, the wildcard window is closed. Congratulations to Lions number 8, Ethan, Tigers number 19, Thomas, and Bears number 38, Tommy. Gentlemen, you have earned a spot on the starting line at the finals of Pack 194's 2021 Pinewood Derby. Tomorrow night, 10 heats, 9 racers, 1 champion. The finals of the 2021 Pack 194 Pinewood Derby start tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever new content is posted. That'll do it for tonight as we conclude the preliminary round of the 2021 Pack 194 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack, and we will see you tomorrow at the track.
This has been a presentation of Pack 194 Sports, the leader in Pinewood Derby television.